Welcome to the physics program. Our lesson today is about concept of pressure. While the students will benefit direct with this program, the teachers can use methodology of this lesson while teaching the same topic in their classrooms. The program is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Vocational Training Zanzibar, funded by UNICEF. Production expertise produced by Kwarara Media Education Center, KMEC, under the supervision of Department of Teacher Education, DTE.
Hello, my dear students.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
We are fine, and you?
I'm quite well. Okay, welcome to the physics lesson. So today we are going to discuss together with the topic pressure, but mostly we are going to discuss with the concept of pressure. So what do you say pressure?
Pressure.
Again.
Pressure.
Okay, thank you. So clap for yourself. Okay. So by starting, we have the word concept of pressure. Concept of pressure, but before starting that, we have our specific term that is called as a force. Okay, I'm not going to say force.
Force.
Again.
Force.
Who will tell us? What do you understand by the term force? Okay, Hassan.
Force is the pull or push of the object.
Okay, force is a
Pull or push.
Hassan. Repeat again.
Force is the pull or push of an object.
Okay, thank you. Now all of you.
Force is a pull or push of an object.
So clap for Hassan. Okay, thank you. So after that, now we have said that force is a pull or push of okay. Then there are so many types of forces, particularly in our daily life activities. So please, could I have just 3 examples of the force? Who is ready? Who is ready? Yes. Who is ready? Yes.
Gravitational force.
We have gravitational force. Okay, thank you. Then, yes.
Frictional force.
Frictional force. Okay, can you place your hands like this? Then try to Haya, please. Haya, please. Okay, now touch your cheeks. How do you feel?
False.
Okay, that is the frictional force. Okay, the last one. After frictional force, what we have? Yes? Strong force. Yeah, we have strong force and weak force. Okay, so after that we had Hassan, Hidayah, Mabruk, and okay, clap for them, please. Okay, now let's move ahead. Who will volunteer for us? 3. I need 3. Who will volunteer, please? Come on. Come on, please. 3. Yes. Come on here. In front of you we have Hidayah, Alima, and Hassan. Okay? What is this? This is a pen. Okay. Like this, Alima. What is this?
Paper.
This is a
Paper.
Let me fold into 2 pieces. Like this. Like this one. Yeah. There. So here we have 2 ends of the pen. We have this one, we have this one, right?
Yes.
So let us start with this one. Again. Okay, so how do you feel? By the use of this and by use of the pointed ends, which one will be easier?
This is easier to put in this paper, but this is not best this paper.
This one was hard, isn't it? Yes. And this one will be? It was easier, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you a lot. Clap for them, please. Yeah, we have to do another game. We need another 3. Only 2. We needed 2. Yeah, 2. We need 2, please. What is this? This is a lemon. Lemon go to here. Yes? What is this?
Knife.
This is a
Knife.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Take this. So try to cut the lemon by the use of this knife in this way. Don't turn it. Don't turn it. Okay. Okay, thank you. How do you feel? Please. In this way. Okay, so now we have 2 pieces of lemon, right?
Yes.
Before that, okay, why? Why? Yes.
Because
take this one and show us to explain it.
Okay. So this knife on that side have a large pressure, have a large area, so it has a small pressure, and that one have a small area, exact large pressure. That why it's this side it's quite easy that
Okay, what about the force of cutting?
this side it was hard, but this side it was easy to cut the bone.
Okay, so most important, you have to know that the force is maintained constant, but it just depends upon the surface area, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sit down. Clap for them. Okay, thank you for that. So now we have to work in groups. We have to work in group. We have group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I needed the reason. Let us start this one for group number 1. And now for group number 2, yeah, for group number 3, we have a piece of a soap. Then we have a piece of wire that we wanted to cut a piece of soap. Now number 4. Number 5. Okay, before number 5, now let us start to discuss together upon this picture for group number 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are talking about the concept of pressure. As we have seen earlier, we have these forces, then we have the surface. We have the surface area. So through our discussion, we have to include the force and the surface area for those cases, right? Now, start that discussion for about 2 minutes. Now we are moving with number 5. Number 5, this is a table, and this is a book. But now the book was placed in this way. Okay, let you start. First one is the right way up, this one is just placed in the opposite direction. Okay, we have 2 minutes. If you like, you can write in your paper through your discussion. First one, the book was just placed in this way, and the second one was placed in this way. So which one would you like to ask? Okay, we have 1 a minute. We have 1 a minute. Are you ready? Number 3, are you ready? Number 4, are you ready? Are you ready? Please. Just a piece of wire. Okay? Yeah, actually the time was over, so you have to provide your response according to those pictures. Whose group is ready? Yes. Okay, now sit down properly. Let us listen to group number 1, please. Okay, come on.
The first bucket is comfortable because have small hand of area, and the second bucket is not comfortable because the handle of that bucket have high pressure.
So let us say this is number 1. This is number 2. Okay, let us start again. Let us listen to her very carefully. Okay.
The first bucket is comfortable because the hand of that bucket is have small area, and the second bucket is not comfortable because the handle of that bucket have high pressure.
Okay, well, but can you add more? Yes? Okay, let us listen for group number 2 first. Number 2, please. Welcome. Number 2.
The first eye here, it has a small area, so it's exactly pressure, that's why it is comfortable. And the second sandal have a large surface area, exactly small pressure, that's why it is uncomfortable.
Okay, so thank you. We have this one. Okay, now all of you read this one.
Comfortable.
Again.
Comfortable.
How do you feel when you are drinking hot water? And how do you feel when you are drinking cold water? Cold water, comfortable.
Yes.
And hot water,
Uncomfortable.
So, if we return back to this number 2, if somebody is placed the leg by the use of high heel, how do you feel?
Uncomfortable.
Is comfortable or non-comfortable?
Uncomfortable.
Or uncomfortable, right?
Yes.
But for sandal,
Comfortable.
because there is a small pressure, isn't it?
Yes.
What about group number 1 for your case? This one, how do you feel?
Uncomfortable.
Here we have just a thin handle, right?
Yes.
Here we have something that supports. So here we have arm, and this one.
Comfortable.
Okay, now let's move to group number 3, please. Yes.
The first soap has small area and high pressure and use low force. That's why it's comfortable.
This one.
And the second soap has large area of wire, low pressure, and use high force. That's why it's uncomfortable.
Okay, thanks. So in this case, we can say that here we have a thin wire. So it will be easier to cut a piece of soap because of the high pressure. And this one, we have thick wire. So it is hard to cut it up.
So.
Right?
Yes.
So, now we have number 4, please. Yes?
Picture number 1.
Picture number 1, let's say this is number 1, and this is number 2. Okay?
A basket have high pressure, so that make a man to have a comfortable and to have hardness on her head.
That was number
1.
Number 1. Number 2?
Number 2 have low pressure, so that the ring help a man to carry a bucket well.
So what is the feeling for this one?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. What this one?
Non-comfortable.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Sit down. Okay, the last row, please. Yes. Come on.
The book number 1 is
Okay, let me write this one for you, and this is number 2 for you. Come on.
book number 1 is comfortable because it is just down And book number 2, it is non-comfortable.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all. Now play for yourself. Again, because you have done a big job, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so in these cases, we can come to the point that we have the high and low pressure for both cases. And another most important, we have surface area. And this is the surface area in contact. This is the surface area in contact. So for both cases that we are going to discuss here, we have to use the same. We are going with the same force, right?
Yes.
So the force applied for here and that one applied here should be the same, but they are defined in terms of the surface area. Also for this case, we have just this part and this part that just touches the ground. So here we have a small area. Here we have a large area in contact. But the force or the weight of the body who are wearing those shoes remain constant, right?
Yes.
And for this case, the force used to cut the piece of the saw is force, let's say F1, and the force F2 should be the same. Different in terms of what?
Surface area.
Also, the force applied or the weight of the water inside the vessel here, and that one here is the same. But we have just this area of contact, right?
Yes.
So now we have to move direct to the point that we have this term. We have this term pressure, right?
Yes.
Who will try? Who will try?
It's a product of force over area.
Is the product. Okay, who will try? Who will help? Yes?
It's a force acting normally perpendicular to a unit surface area.
Is a force?
Acting normally perpendicular to a unit surface area.
Pressure is the
Force
force
acting normally
acting normally
perpendicular to a unit surface area.
Okay, so why here, thank you, why here we have the bracket, the word normal and the word perpendicular, all are same. So you have to use only one line. Okay, now, Rushda, can you read for us?
Pressure is a force acting normally per unit surface area.
Okay, now the term for Munira. Yeah, please for us, please.
Pressure is a force acting normal per unit surface area.
Okay, now all of you.
Pressure is the force acting normally per unit surface area.
What do you understand by the term pressure?
It is the force acting normally per unit surface area.
Yeah, thank you. Play it for yourself. again. Okay, now who will volunteer for us to write the formula for the term pressure? Okay. That is the first. The second one is okay, thank you. Down. Okay, the last one. The last one. The last one. Okay. Please. Right. Okay, thank you. Now the class. Who is the correct one? Number two.
Number 2.
Are you ready to vote?
Yes.
Who says number 2 is correct? The most correct. Okay, thank you. Now number 3. Okay, thank you. Number 2 and number 3. Who is the winner? Number 2.
Yes.
Yes. Number 2 is a winner. Just clap for number 2. Clap only twice. Because number 2, so clap only twice. Yes. So we can write pressure. Sometime we're going to do this one, P, which represent for pressure. This is equal to, so equal sign and division sign should be seen that way. So this one should be in between of the equal sign. So here we are going to write the force F, in here area, that is A. So if we cross check here, equal sign, this line, have you seen?
Yes.
So great attention should be taken when we are writing. This one, F over A, is like a man who is walking without a head. Is that possible?
No.
Yes. Okay, what is the problem for number 3? The problem for number 3 is equal sign. So this one we can say P is equal to F, then over F. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so this one we have 3 quantities. The first is pressure, the second is force, and the third is
Area.
Okay, so what is the shape of this one? Triangle. How many sides are there?
There are 3 sides.
This is the
1,
the first, second
side.
Because we have 3 sides, so now let us divide into 3. Like this one. Have you seen it?
Yes.
This one, we can have just a dot and here just a dot. So we have division. And this one, just the same of having this one. Right?
Yes.
So from our formula, if is seen at the top, area at the bottom, then the remaining is the pressure. Right?
Yes.
So if we need the pressure, so we are going to hide our pressure. So I can say that pressure is equal to force over area. If you need area, I can say that area is equal to
Force over pressure.
if need the force is equal to
Pressure times area.
is that okay?
Yes.
Hassan, please come on. So listen to me very carefully. Hassan is going to hide one letter, then you have to tell us the remaining. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so whatever you like. Okay, now all of you.
Force over pressure.
So force of pressure is equal to what?
Area.
Area.
Yes.
So you have to start from the hiding letter. Like that one. Area is equal to force over pressure. Okay, Hassan.
Yes.
Now, let's move into another letter.
Pressure is equal to force over area.
Then the last.
Force is equal to pressure times area.
Okay, thank you, Hassan. Sit down, please. Okay, the last. And that should be a game. Welcome. Okay, stand up here. Oh, wait. Can you close your eyes? Can you close your eyes? Start. Okay.
No.
That is your right chance to say.
Area
Area
is
is equal to force over pressure.
Open your eyes, please. Without moving your hands. Okay, move your hand.
Force is equal to pressure times area. Pressure is equal to force over area.
Yes.
Area is equal to force over pressure.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Open your eyes. Okay, clear for her. Okay, please have a seat. Okay, so from here we can find any value. We can use this triangle formula to find it for any required value, right?
Yes.
So now, in the time to cross-check the SI units. In Form 1, we have seen a lot about the SI unit of force. So who will tell us the SI unit of force, please? Yes? The SI unit of force. The SI unit of force. Yeah, who will help her? Yes?
The SI unit of force is Newton.
The SI unit of force is Newton. Now all of you, what is the SI unit of force?
The SI unit of force is Newton.
And what is the symbol for the Newton? Stands for? Yes.
A.
Small letter, capital letter?
Capital letter.
Capital letter. This is N. Okay. What about for the area? Meter squared. Yes, please, the symbol.
M.
Small, capital.
Small
Small m.
and square.
Yeah. This way, right? So we can say that now the SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square, which is symbolized by this one. Right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, take out your exercise book, please. So, in your exercise book, you have to write just a summary of what we have learned today. Then after that, in your group, I have a piece of work that should be done. Okay, so after completing your summary, in your piece of paper we have 3 questions. We have 3 questions. Question number 1, number 2, and number
3.
So you have to discuss in your group. You have to write that piece of work in your exercise book, but don't forget to collect all your exercise book by tomorrow early in the
Morning.
So I hope you have understand well, you have enjoyed today's lesson. So then goodbye.
Bye.